y'all, this is gonna be a car vlog, as y'all can tell. Vanessa Buckner, hey Vanessa. Oh, Lady Dagger Status, hey honey. Good. Shortcake 3955 3. Hey MGL. Hey Miss Girl Family. Hey Shortcake. Carsa Wiser. Hey Shug. Y'all be safe out. Thank you so much, honey. CW baby girl. Hey. It's been a long time. I'm glad I made this live. Hey honey. Yes, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in here. But I'm glad you're back. So y'all, I decided I wasn't gonna do one, but y'all already know. Hey PNG Media News, I had said I was gonna do a live tomorrow. I had just commented back to you about that Venus fly trap. I'm gonna go ahead and explain how that works. It's live. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but y'all already know that sometimes we do like Uber Eats and stuff. So the reason why I did this live, I wanted to do this live, is because y'all, the food shortage thing, I know y'all probably keep hearing it. I know y'all done hear it so many times on my channel. And then there's other content creators that's, there's other content creators that is doing the same thing, and it's because it's so serious. So hubby got an order to what was that? Burger King. We get to the window because after a certain time they have the inside lock, so you have to go through the drive-thru and tell them the name that you're picking up for. And when we get there, the first thing she say is, we out of Whopper meat, pickles, buns, and something else she said. But this ain't the first time. It's been plenty of times that we done ended up going to get food and stuff. So it's more than just the stores, you know, that's being short. And like I said, for those of you that downloaded the news break app that I told you about in the other video, you probably would see those same articles where they talking about, you know, with the food shortages. And I'm on it so bad because I feel like people that don't stock up, they gon' really, y'all, maybe they ain't been the type where they done been in a situation where they really hungry, not like hungry like because you didn't eat that day, but I'm talking about where you don't know where you gonna get your next meal from type hungry, to where they don't understand the severity of prepping your own food and things that you need. And it's very, very serious. And it's just not the grocery stores. You know, it's easy to go in and show you the grocery stores, but what about, like, it's even affecting the restaurants and everything. And people are just, they're not paying attention, and some people is, and they don't want to pay attention. So that's what really prompted me to do this video. Even in the title, you do see GERD, acid reflux. Okay, so some months ago when we talked about the acid reflux book, I told y'all that I was going to be doing it on the other channel, which I took that channel down. Well, I actually changed that channel now. The channel was it wasn't taken down, it was just everything erased off from it. I'm working on that because I want it, but I don't want it to where it's like a lot of work for me or whatever. So the acid reflux and stuff, and it is, since the pandemic, it has been affecting a lot of people. And one thing you don't understand is you don't want to be caught with GERD, acid reflux, whichever form you got. It's pretty much the same thing. GERD is just a little worse. You don't want to be caught with that, and now there are certain things you have to eat and it's not in stock. See, all that have to be looked at. And since the pandemic, I have came across a lot of people that has been diagnosed with either acid reflux or either GERD. And a lot of it could be coming from the stress of the pandemic on them. That will lead to, you know, digestive issues or whatever. Or it just could have been their lifestyle in general. You know, either way it goes. So I'm gonna start doing a live probably every week or twice a week, and it's gonna be just for, like, we're gonna talk about different foods and stuff, and see if we can talk about different ways to put food together that will help with people with GERD, because a lot of y'all have reached out saying that, you know, you do suffer from that. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see. So yeah, so I want to let y'all know that. So back to the food shortage issue. Well, I can't even really say that. Y'all just don't know how serious it is. Because it still links to what I'm saying about the GERD. You know, if you know you have to eat a certain way with things being so, and then the crazy thing about Burger King was that was a truck right there unloading, but he wasn't unloading hardly anything. His truck looked empty, okay, and I only seen he was pulling off of an almost empty truck, and they didn't have Whopper meat, pickles, burger buns, and it was something else. Oh, French fries. They didn't have French fries. That's what it was. So the person didn't get their food. Now it's like 9:45 here, and the person did not get their food because they couldn't make it, because they didn't have the items to make it for what they wanted. Let's see. Sheila Willa, hey Lavender for Luck. Sherry Spencer said, I finally got to catch you on one of your lives. You give out very material. Thank you so much, Sherry, and welcome. Sunday Backyard Farmer, what's up, family? Drive in, but listening. Thank you for coming in, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Lady Dagger Status said, well, a few months back, Wingstop had commercials saying thigh stop wings were low in supply. What, Lady Dagger Status? It's not surprising. Not surprising at all. At home with Sari, hey Mississippi girl, life, and everyone. Oh, hey, at home with Cherie. PG Media News. Soul Prepper said, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. You ain't got no pickles, you ain't got no waffle meat, you ain't got no bun, no fries. Then what's available? Like, that's why I want nobody was in their line. Like, you don't have nothing. Lavender for Love said Krispy Kreme is closed here now, and so is Bruster's Ice Cream where I am. What? So they closed because they don't have, I'm guessing, supplies. Wow. Taylor N said, wow, that's pretty much everything in a meal. They said they didn't have except the drink. Exactly, Taylor, exactly. At home, my grocery store has been low on thighs, but not wings. Wow. So let me go ahead and explain this too, because a lot of you guys have been asking me about, if y'all saw the video that I uploaded for the Venus fire. This real quick, and then we're gonna get back to the issue with the stores. So the question that I've been getting today is, does it catch flies? All right, yes and no. Okay, I'm gonna say yes and no, and the reason why I say no is because it catches more than just flies. Spider, especially there's one they call the North Carolina spider, but I think it's more like in general, because Here we have a lot of bugs, okay? A lot of bugs. I thought Mississippi had bugs. They have, especially with me being on the coastal area, it's a lot of bugs. So how it works is there's, y'all know how the Venus flytrap looks. You know, it has like look like little teeth on each end of the little plant head. I don't know specifically what they call the little thing, but inside of it is kind of sticky. And there's like little hairs sticking like in the side of the little opening or whatever. And what happens is that sticky part gives off kind of like a little sweet fragrant scent that draws bugs. Once the bugs get in there, they move around, and when they hit those little hairs, it sends like a electric shock type signal to the plant, which is really, really cool. And then as it does it, the more it does it, the plant closes very quickly in the blink of an eye. So it traps. What kills the bugs is the more that the bug is now, he's trapped and he's trying to move back and forth and trying to get out. He's trying to get out. The more he does that, the more he is hitting those little hairs that's in the plant. Once he does that a lot, every time he does it and it triggers it, the plant closes even tighter, ending up killing the bug. Once the bug is dead because it's no longer moving and doing all that extra, the plant opens and pretty much spits the bug out. It falls out, but the bug is dead at that point. So the reason why the plant needs the bugs is for protein. And you're probably like, protein? So the plant it lives mainly in acidic, very acidic type, you know, areas. If you go out and get it like from the wild or whatever, so it don't really need like the nitrogen and calcium and stuff that our regular plants in our garden needs. So it wants to borrow that from the bugs. The bugs provides it with all that type of stuff. So in the inside of it, it's like a pigment, which is pretty much what it used to do is to take photosynthesis. Okay, I always get to you every time I try to explain about photosynthesis. Okay, so the pigment that's in the inside of the plant is kind of like sticky. It uses the energy from the light source, or well, mine would be the light source, but if it was outside, it would be the sun. Uses energy to send it to the leaves, which is nothing but sugar. Okay, and that's how photosynthesis works. So if y'all been following me ever since last year, remember I told you, I said I don't like cutting the leaves off my plants. Some people like cutting a lot of the leaves off to where it's just a naked plant and then you got your fruit on it and stuff like that. And I told y'all because photosynthesis and stuff is very, very like important for your plant, especially your vegetable plants and fruit plants and stuff like that. So that's why I don't cut the leaves off unless they really, really diseased or whatever, because you need that as part of your plant. So that is how the Venus flytrap works. It draws the bugs go in. As they move around, they step on the little hairs that they don't even know. It sends the electric shock through the plant, which makes the plant closes, and when it closes very quickly. And the more the bug try to get out, the more he's hitting the hairs, which is making it tight even more. Tighten even more. So if y'all was watching me last year, you know I got the pitcher plant, and I thought the pitcher plant was dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring it in and show y'all. I put it on the top deck in the corner, and the pitcher plant is growing. Okay, it is growing, and we even got little sacks. So if y'all wasn't following me last year, the pitcher plant, I'll show y'all tomorrow if it's God's will, but it has little sacks and a opening. It looks weird. It has little sacks, and what happens is the bugs goes into the sac, and the juices in it digests it. Okay, it's kind of like with the Venus flytrap. When it closes and stuff, that becomes the stomach. All right, the little juices I told you that's in there is like kind of like a pigment. It's sticky. This is the energy from the sun to send it to the leaves. Photosynthesis, kind of how the pitcher plant does. And you only fill the little holes up you water it and you fill the little holes up if you can with just a little bit of water, and it keeps everything digesting, which is crazy. So I hope that answered y'all question about the Venus flytrap. How does it catch and kill the bugs? Well, that's how it does it, which is crazy but fun. Not fun for the bugs, but fun. Okay, so PNG Media News, if you still in here, I hope that was helpful. You done? Let's see. Done computer buffing. 2%. They don't have supply 11 for 11. Okay, got you. All right. So Lady Decker said, "Oh wow, wings are like $20 a pack at my stores." Oh wow, $20 a pack. But it's not. It's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. It says on my phone, buffering tool. Maybe it was my area. Y'all say it's buffering. Right here, but I cooked my phones. They have been sold out. Weird. Wow. I'm glad I'm not alone. Lady Dagger status. Thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, 2%. Vanessa Barker said, I have every form of acid reducing supplement for reflux. Been suffering for 30 years. Thank God for goalie outside of finger gummies. I don't suffer or take any supplements anymore. Yay. Wow, good for you, Vanessa, because apple cider I cannot do. No vinegar at all. But some people are able to, so yeah. Lady Dagger said, I think it was her area when they were driving. Yeah, it probably was. Oh, I'm behind. Wait a minute. Let me catch up. Have you ever tried chamomile tea for acid reflux? And Vanessa, bacteria. Would that make the Venus alive? Feed me Seymour. Say, can the fly trap be an indoor plant? Oh, it's gonna be an indoor plant for me. Yes. Yes, it's gonna be an indoor plant for me. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to see something. Okay, y'all. I was trying to see something. Kriskin, hey, honey, how are you doing, friend? I am doing good. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Vanessa, I'm sorry. I think one of your messages got deleted by mistake because I just read it. So I am so sorry. Sometimes that happens because it's so easy to press, but I see that it got deleted, but I think it was by mistake because I don't see that you said anything wrong. So I am so sorry, Vanessa. Hey, Caster Tees. Hey. JW, I got acid reflux. Weird trick if calcium products don't give you relief. Pickle juice. Pickle juice. It gives me indigestion. Bad. I don't even do pickles, JW. I wish I could. And I know people be trying stuff like that and it helps for them. It makes me worse. I got flies outside where my plants are. They would love them. Yes, they would. Stacey Ann Walker said, I have had a bit of acid reflux so far. Chamomile is working for me. And sometimes I also drink the apple cider. Oh, wow. And the apple cider is another one that I done heard that's really, really good. But I can't do it. I cannot do it. I haven't seen a being so I tried my surgery. You haven't, Lady Dag status? When I got the last one, I think it was maybe one left. That was in the garden area at Wally World. Acid reflux is the worst. I take Nexium, Carafat. So, yes, they give me Carafat when I have to go to the hospital for it, and it really don't work. If I have to go to the hospital for it, I have to have the little cocktail shot thing they give you with the Lanacane and the Malox and something else with famotidine on top of it. Let's see. Lady Dagger said, no, Lavender for looks at Lady Dagger. I see them all the time at Wally. Well, near the register in the garden center. Yep, that's exactly where they are, Lavender for look. JW said, I know what you're talking about. If you have prescription coverage. It don't work for me, JW. I've been on that. Only thing like what really worked for me is the Pepsi AC. Vanessa say I can't handle the regular apple cider vinegar, but the goalies are totally different. Oh wow! If you get it kills acid reflux 100%, no feeling at all. Wow, JW, I'm glad you getting relief using it. It didn't work for me at all. Stacey Walker. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Short case that Vanessa was responding to my question about the gummies and the deleted comment. Yeah, I figured so. But like I say, it probably was a mistake. I saw that she just said no, ma'am. I'm pretty sure he deleted it by mistake. Sometimes it happens when we're strolling up and the mods is strolling up or looking or something. Sometimes the thing be so sensitive because it happens to me. And I'll be like, oh, wait, let me click off real quick. I don't want to delete nobody. 62% said, I love pickles, but I can imagine if I burp it. I get to the point it burns my throat. Yes, 2%. That's like the worst. That can't, no, that's not, I ain't gonna say that's the worst symptom, but that's one of them. Netflix said, oh, 2%, that sounds as if it kills. Lady Dagger said, oh, okay, Lavender. I haven't been to that store in months. And here the stores get rid of her. Oh, wow. I'm gonna tell y'all around so y'all can. Well, it ain't much going on. While I read y'all comments, let's see. Said GI cocktail. Yes, these. Yes, the GI cocktail numbs everything as it goes down. Since it feels like it too. Yes, it does. It numbs everything. But it works though. It works. But they don't prescribe that cocktail to go home. You just get that at the hospital. Let's say, how long does it burn you? 2%. I know, right? What's the rush? But I saw them last week. Please check. It's hard to breathe if it's bad one. Yes, it does. Reflux, HW, I saw it in Sam's this weekend. Yes, they give you the GI cocktail and send you right back out the door. LOL, yes they do. After you done got the vitals checked, the EKG and everything else, then they walk in like, oh, you just got a bad case of acid reflux or GERD, and then they come in there and make that little thing up, you drink it and you discharged. Vanessa says, with the goalies, I can eat pickled beans and onions. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't eat none of that. Reflux too is saying, my goodness. Oh, be careful with that. You don't want it to burn a hole in your tissue. I know that's right. I know that's right. But yeah, so y'all, and now that you know, you say yep. So yeah, you know, I could tell you know. Look, like we got the process down right. These. I'm not saying your whole name because I got the kids in the car, but that is too funny. At home with Cherie says, I had it once. I think it was something I ate. Not fun. Yes, it's not fun at all. It's all. They just gonna block off the way down there like. Two% say exactly lavender. But look, my worst habit is eating late and then laying down. I'm gonna stop that. Yes, please stop that 2%. Please stop that, honey, because that is not good. Not good, y'all. Let's see. So even with saying that, you know, like I say, a lot of people suffer from it and don't even know they have it, or they do. And so if you are one that suffer from it and you prep, those are some things to keep in mind when I say, you know, you want to be careful about the food and to prep, because in an emergency situation you don't want to be caught with having only food that you find yourself can't eat, you know. And if y'all know, I've been talking back for a while about the processed stuff and different things like that, and that is one of the reasons right there. Like, just say you stock up on all this stuff and then later you find out you can't eat it because you got GERD or something like that. Why not do it the healthy way as possible the first time around? That way you don't have to do it, you know. And that's why my preps look so different from a lot of other people preps that you may see, because the key from being sick, because I know how GERD can do, I don't mind eating the same things over and over. We used to it, and y'all already know the kids suffer from it too. So it's like it's hereditary in my family. We start off at young ages with GERD, like right off the bat. Like the digestive system just not gonna be right. So those are things, and I think that's why I go so hard with the gardening and stuff, and stocking up and freezing and dehydrating and stuff like that, is because in a way it can be kind of scary when you know you just can't go to the store and just pull whatever on the shelf that is left there. You know, some people just, you know, like when stuff hit, they can't buy the things that they normally would buy, but they can still eat whatever, so they just pull off what they can get. I can't do that. or else I'm going to be in a bad situation if I do, or the kids is going to be in a bad situation if they do. So all that stuff those are things to think about, because when the restaurants ain't got no food and the stores ain't got no food. Well, they got food, but have y'all noticed the type of food they got? Like almost everything that they got in stock is food that's really, to keep you full. You won't be hungry. But what other situations is it putting you in? A lot of the fresh chicken and stuff gone. The meat, none. So, and I'm still getting these messages, people talking about, oh, you just panicking for nothing. You just panicking for nothing. And I'm like, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's when I get it too. I didn't realize so many people have acid reflux and can't eat certain stuff. Now I don't feel alone. OMG, thank God. Yeah, you're not alone. You are not alone. I've been having it since the age of 5. They thought it was gonna wear out. Well, I've been having it since younger, and they thought I was gonna it was gonna wear off like as I got older, because I was so young. And at the age of 5, it was just like, okay, it was so bad to where it was like, okay, we done changed. Where as an infant, they changed my formula to so many different things, and I had to eat a certain way as a toddler. But when I got to the age of 5, they put me on medication. Like, my gut do right, it just wouldn't do right. So I've been dealing with this my whole life, okay, my whole life. So you're not alone. It's a lot of people. There's people that's dealing with it that don't even know. They wondering why they sick. So yeah. Let's see. Don't eat after 7 p.m. You sit up 30 to 45 minutes after you eat. Yes, and I try not to eat past 8, because it was like 6, but I found myself getting really, really hungry. And what people don't understand, empty stomach is an acidic stomach. So now we don't eat past 8 o'clock. And let's see, if I drink water, I need to stay up at least 2 hours after drinking water, because sometimes it won't digest as well, and I'll lay down and wake up with a reaction, and I have to burp. It'd be the case that I have to burp, and I have to get up moving around, even though I'm in this whole reaction that's going on, which is awful. I'm panicking. It makes you like want to panic. You think you is done. After going through that, then I literally burp, and then I'm just like slowly coming back to my normal self. It like literally, it is crazy. So even if I drink water, I know I need to get up and move around until I burp a couple times. You know how when you feed a baby and you have to burp it? Well, when I drink something, if it's just water, I have to move around until I get enough burps before I go lay down. Or if I go lay down and fall asleep, I'm gonna wake up, and when I wake up, it is in a whole nother situation at that moment. Like, it be bad. So yeah, what's this? Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Trying to see what the symbols. Oh, okay. Hey, honey. Let's see, please hit that. Thank you, Lavender, for luck. At home with Serene, yes, that's a great point to remember to prep for health conditions that you or your family may have. Exactly. At home with Serene. Taylor N says sometimes it's not even reflux coming up no more. It's just pain and burning in the top of my stomach and whole chest for a week. Yes, Taylor. Yes. Sometimes it feels like your stomach, I can explain it like this. Sometimes when it's really bad, I have noticed It feels like you stuck it in your stomach, but you not. You not. It's just like it's so tight, like something on one end and just got your stomach in his hand and just squeezing it so bad, and you feel like you sucking it in, but you not, and it will last. You're right, it will last a week or two. And sometimes you can get sharp pain in your rib cage or in your chest. You think it's something worse, and it'll do it, and it feel like it pinches, like a pinch type. Oh, it's just, it comes at you in different ways, and it messes with your mental state too. It will. It messes with your mental state, give you anxiety. It's just crazy. Yes, Sheree, those are the times you tend to forget. I mean, are the items you tend to forget. Look, I'm gonna work on things I eat. I don't need more realization or anything else. Exactly 2%. Exactly, honey. Just joining in, girl. That acid reflux terrible. I have it just about every day. Yes, it is, honey. It is crazy. Analog. Player. Try living streams probiotics. It helped my ulcer. Reflux, no more medications. Wow. Probiotics. I done tried so many probiotics. I'm gonna lock the door. Lady Dagger says it's saying you can do it. It's not easy at all. Hold on, let me lock this door. It's not easy at all. But now it's the time for everyone to get healthy. Yes, Lady Dagger status. You're so right. And that's why I'm gonna do I want to do these lives for specifically for GERD, because it's something I live with. I know a lot about. And even though I'm not a doctor or anything, I know a lot about it from living with it. And I just know a lot of people is dealing with it. It's new to them, and they just don't know what to do. It's almost like you can't eat anything until you heal your gut. If your gut ain't healed and you have GERD, it can be very, very overwhelming. Like, what can I eat? You can't have, most people can't tolerate eggs. You can't tolerate dairy. You can't tolerate a lot of sugars, tomatoes, citrus products, no type of, like, even like little juice drinks, Capri Suns, all that stuff. It's so much different things you cannot have if you have GERD, and it can be overwhelming. And I was like, okay, well, I want to do these groups because I done been vegan, not by choice. I had to. I done, did the whole gluten-free, dairy-free, like literally gluten-free, dairy-free, everything. Y'all already know I don't eat beef and pork and stuff like that. So if I could be motivational to somebody and help them by doing these lives and stuff and give ideas of things that you can eat, that you could possibly eat, then I'll do it, because I know how it feels to not be able to eat hardly anything. Reading the labels on everything, learning what it's almost like you're eating like you have celiac disease just to heal your gut. And to me, celiac disease is a lot worse, because they have different, more consequences, but it still goes kind of hand in hand with the things you can't have for GERD and different things like that. But it is, more serious situation. But it's still hard, y'all, when you gotta like go through all the things that you used to love to eat, and you can't eat it no more. It's crazy, but it's worth it in the end, y'all. It's worth it in the end. Recently, I read the oil spill on the coast of California and all the wildfire that has been affected, and the amount of oil in the ocean. Updating my list. Wow, what at home with Sari? I haven't even came across that yet, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh wow, okay. Thank you for that, because I'm definitely going to have to look that up. Is that I'm sorry. No, I'm in Miss and the store. Oh, you're in Mississippi. You're in Mississippi. That's what you're saying. And the stores are empty here as well. What? Mississippi in the house? Let me see. MS. That's Mississippi. Let's see. Let me look. Say yes, 2% fruit, nuts, veggies, salads, and baked grilled protein. Things don't taste like hot wing pizza food, but you'll feel 100%. But yes, you will. And with your salads, be careful with the dressings, because another thing for GERD and reflux is saucy. Anything saucy and like dressings and stuff is very hard. The only thing that I can, and it will at first when my gut healed, I couldn't tolerate ranch. Now I can tolerate it, but you'll know because it'll give you reflux or whatever. Now my favorite dressing is Thousand Island, but I haven't had Thousand Island in years, and I didn't used to like ranch, but I had to make myself like ranch because the Thousand Island. But even now, like, I don't cook with a lot of we've been started introducing milk products back over the past maybe 2 months, but it's very limited. And the reason why is mashed potatoes with almond milk is nasty to me. I done ate my last mashed potatoes made out of almond milk. Okay, it's nasty to me. So I bought Lactate 2% milk just for mashed potatoes, and if I make macaroni and cheese every blue moon. That's the only thing that milk is used for. And Lactate milk lasts a lot longer, like months out. So that's the only thing. But then, like, if they have cereal or something, it's with the almond milk. My butters is still plant-based butter. I still try to buy all my snacks and stuff plant-based and stuff like that. But I've been introducing to see like how my body gonna take it now that my gut is in the healing. Is in the pretty much I'm in the maintenance stage, whereas it's healed, and now I just have to keep it up. So I find that, but I can't drink like milk or anything like that straight out. That will not work for me. So if I have to drink milk straight out, it will be almond milk. So you just kind of like learn, but you'll get it. You're correct, lady. That status. Yes, water is a mess too. Yes, 2%. Well, anytime you're drinking water and it gives you reflux, your stomach really needs to go into a healing stage. A healing stage. Bernard said, why what, Lynn Bernard, what's your question? This is said you got that right, laughing for luck, haha. And like I said, make sure the water you drink is good for you by spring water. Heartburn hits, yeah, some water does bother you too. Prophet tea. No sodas, things from concentrate, the acid water or juicy juice. No acid because babies drink this. Let's see. And watch the sugar too. The sugar content is not good neither. Taylor N said yes. MGL exactly. Shake my head. It does mess with your mental state. Facts, Lord help us. Yes, Deez. Yes, it does. It does. When I'm in a whole episode, like oh my goodness, my adrenaline be up and I be pacing. I don't know if I need to walk forward, backwards, or what. I don't know. I be high. I just be, and you would think I was on something. It's horrible. It's horrible. And then the anxiety kick in. It just be And then you have all this stuff racing through your mind. You can't sit down. You don't. It's just crazy. It's crazy. So that's why I choose to make sure I eat healthy, because I don't want to go through those episodes. I don't want to go through those. Lavender for Luck said, did y'all get the book? Oh, the Acid Watcher Diet is what you're talking about, that book. I'm gonna show it again in a video because I know I got a lot of new people. That way I can show that again, that book. Let's see, hit that. I'm not gonna be on here too much long, y'all, because I just got home. But let's see, my tiny garden said, hey, my tiny garden, thanks Lavender for Luck. Since said I got the book, gonna open it for real now. Spell Simplify Marine, just shout out Marine. Oh, okay, I will tell him prophecy. He went into the house, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna say hoorah. He'll say probably say simplify hoorah. So thank you for that, Prophet T. Look, say hey, Garn. Lady Dagger said, I have the book. Sydney Alexander said, I just had bad heartburn lately. Let me let him know, Prophecy. Aronde. Somebody said simplify. Shout out to the Marine. Told you. He said, likewise, simplify. Let's see. I just had bad one lately, but I've been weak and eating junk food with the kiddos, and my kiddos is not happy right now. Now I have to detox my system this week. Sydney Alexander, oh my goodness. And sometimes it is easy to just, you want to eat something. And what happens with me is I want to give the kids something that they can have that's different, and then I eat it with them, and then sometimes they can digest it better than me, and then it's just like I'm sitting there looking crazy. Like, but I done stopped it a whole lot because I don't like those, especially with everything going on. I don't want nothing that's gonna make me out of whack. Cat F say, I just got GERD in August 2020 with a spasm esophagus. That's what sent me to the hospital, Cat F, last year. It was spasms. I was having spasms. Oh my goodness, they was some serious. Whoo, they felt like something was coming doing this and then like blow up and then just pop like right in my chest and in my it was. And I was in there telling the doctor, I was like, y'all gotta do something because I got GERD. I done had GERD my whole life and this is not GERD. And they're like, well, we're gonna have to do an x-ray of your esophagus. And they was like, we want to do an x-ray of your heart, we want to check your D-stacks. And I'm like, my D-stacks? And they're like, yeah, we need to make sure you ain't got no blood clot. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, do what you gotta do because this ain't cool. Just for them to come back in there hours later and it's like, man, we can't find nothing wrong with you. And then 2 days later I'm back and they like, when you just here 2 days? I'm like, yeah, and I'm even sicker. And they're like, well, we're gonna run different tests this time. Well, the first time it was an EKG with all that other good stuff they ran. And then I'm like, no, I feel something. They like, we done ran every test on you possibly. And he's like, we can't, everything is so good. Like, we can't. And I'm like, and all the time, y'all, and that's why that's what's so crazy about GERD. They kept saying that this got to be a GERD situation. It's got to be a GERD situation. And I'm like, no, I've had GERD all my life. This is not GERD that's happening. Come to find out, after all that, and they up in my famotidine, it turns out it was my GERD. So I started having spasms again about a month ago. I felt them. They was really light. And I said, oh no, what have I been eating? And I remember I had snuck me 2 Oreo cookies. All it took was 2 Oreo cookies because I hadn't had Oreos in over a year and I wanted some Oreos. So the kids, I had got a Lunchable and they had 2 little, and I ate them. And I started feeling the little spasm. I said, oh no, where my famotidine in? I ain't touching them no more. Let me go ahead and knock this out. And that's what I mean by GERD. It as you get older, it seems like it comes with a new symptom, and you think it's something and it still be the same old thing. GERD. So it's just like, oh my goodness. So yeah. But I still say, still get checked out if you have something new, because you never know. But at the same time, it could be that, because it happened to me last year. It happened to me. So, but still get checked out if you have something new going on. Precious Okay Gardner said hi. Hey, honey. And he said, I'm just coming in. I live in Mississippi and I have GERD and it's terrible. Oh my goodness, another fellow Mississippian. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, GERD is so bad. So bad. That's why I said that I'm gonna start doing probably once or twice a week a live, and we're just gonna talk about different things that go together. I can show y'all different things that I buy, and that'll be strictly lives. If it's God's will, I'll show you different things that I buy and what I eat, what I done ate that day, how I mix things together to kind of keep me with a coating if I eat something that I shouldn't. I make my smoothies still. I have some smoothie videos on here, and how making those with almond milk take down the acidity, and like blueberries and stuff like that. So yeah, so I just do lives for GERD because I know so many people suffer from it. Lavender Flow said the book MGL is referring to as the Acid Watcher Diet. Yes, Lavender for Luck. Yep, that's the book, y'all. The restaurant that's out of food. Can we talk about what's in the garden this fall and winter, please? Well, I mean, what do you want to know, Janice Clemens? Far as what's in the garden, I do garden updates and stuff like that. I just did one, what's growing in the garden and all that good stuff. What you want to know? Like, I mean, it ain't that much you can grow in the fall. Far as your greens and your brassicas and your peas and stuff like that. Yeah, I love some $1,000. Me too, 2%, but it is not good for GERD. Reflux says, right, MGL, yeah, that saucy dressing stuff is bad too. Yes, it is. Biloxi, Mississippi in the house. Okay, these nuts. I can say the thing now because I didn't want to say it with the kids. Mississippi in the house. Yes, 601, the silk. Say ranch, I love ranch, but I can't eat a lot of it. Yeah, I can't eat a lot of it neither. Only in moderations. My tiny garden said my family is in Maben, Mississippi. I hope I said that right. I don't know what that is, but hey, my doctor prescribed me the GI cocktail, and it's like 5 refills. Oh, I live in Mississippi. Oh, okay. Y'all in here. Oh, you got the GI cocktail in a prescription? I never got it in a prescription. Book online has the Acid Watcher Diet. For $3.58. What? And I paid 20 something dollars. When MGL starts her talking points about GERD, heartburn, this is the book. Yes, it is. Lavender for Luck. Thank you so much. Is that why you started growing your own food to eat foods that don't bother you? GERD, it sounds really tough. I think I had heartburn and not GERD after hearing all of this. Yes, that's why I'm so big on growing my own food. Because of that. And I've like I told y'all, I've been growing. I was taught as a child to grow my own food, and then I stopped for a couple years because we was doing a lot of moving with my husband being military. So I had to stop a couple years, and I think that's when my GERD got at its worst, because we lived on base, so we didn't have the big space to even grow stuff, even though I still did, but not to the extent that I can do like now here. And I will say my GERD got really bad, and so now that I'm growing my own food back now, it's a lot better because I can eat out the garden. So that is one reason why it is so important for me to grow my own food, indoor and outdoor. Let's say God bless y'all family. Good night. Good night, these. I'm about to get off of here myself. Crystal Creation Cry said, have a good night. Always good to see you. Thank you so much. Crystal Creation Crafts. B Solo said, oh, well, I missed the beginning. I would catch up the live. Says, thank you so much, B Solo. So yeah, I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to go in and get these chillins. I gotta put their time in for school today and all that. Say they look at your arteries in your neck, brain, heart to make sure they don't have any blockage as well. Yeah, I know they took a whole lot of blood and stuff and all of different things, x-rays and all that stuff. Yeah. But it seemed like I've had to go to the hospital at least once every year. It seemed like for GERD, and it comes in different forms. So last year was just really really bad, and it was because I was eating stuff that I was unaware was messing with me. So famotidine to the rescue, LOL. Yes, 2%. Yes. Vanessa said, yes, the same with me years ago. Got admitted ICU. They thought it was a heart attack and it was GERD. Yes. Yes, it is something else. Watch my meeting. Okay, and YouTube Precious Okay Gardner, thank you. I'm trying to catch up now, y'all. Good night, everyone. Wonderful night, Mississippi Girl Life. Stay safe. You too. All y'all. So thank y'all for coming in. I really appreciate it. If it's God's will, I will see y'all in the next video. Okay, y'all be safe. And I'm about to go. Okay, bye.